never die.
Ladies and gentlemen, my latest creation!
Dragon's fire consumes all.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Overwatch Cavalry Cup Scrims. I'm Alex and I'm joined with Captain Jack on his brand new headset and Dank Monkey tonight. Hello guys.
Hello, hello everybody. Welcome tonight to the Overwatch Cavalry Club Scrims Platinum Division. How you doing tonight, Dank?
Doing absolutely fantastic. We're here to watch some Frost versus Monarch, and I could not be more excited for this. I love watching these two teams play.
Indeed.
Before we start the game,
Go ahead.
Please, Captain Jack, you sound amazing.
Do I? Thank you.
You
I mean, I
do.
thought
You
I
do.
always sounded amazing. That's why you kept having me
You
come back
do,
week to week, but...
We could call
You
it that.
did. Oh,
Okay, signing off. Y'all have a good night. No, I'm just joking.
Damn. Oh no, but we're gonna go right ahead and start with our first map tonight with Rialto. Guys, what do you want to see tonight from both teams?
Well, we constantly see kind of a back and forth between Monarch and Frost, but Monarch has definitely been taking the lead, so to speak, when it comes to games lately. So I'd really like to see Frost turn some stuff around, but it comes down to the things that we keep talking about, you know, communications, working together, all that jazz. What do you think, Dank?
I think last time we saw these two teams play against each other, which it's been a little bit now, hasn't it?
I believe so, with the new Plat team that came in. Yeah.
Plat teams. Monarch was looking pretty good, so I'm excited to see them come out and play their heart out, but do not put Frost into the ground because they are a force to be reckoned with, and I am looking forward to this game for sure.
I absolutely agree with you there. Let's go ahead and look at how the teams are setting up as we get ready for this first match on Rialto. It looks like Bunny Chan and Mosaic are going to take the tank positions for Team Monarch coming in on the Winston Diva combo. Looks like they're going for a dive comp. Degenerate coming in on the Pharah with Eternal on the Doomfist. Psycon on the Eternal, Reddit, totally trolling Lucio, and the Sun coming in on the Moira. And we're going to see our typical Ryan Zarya combo coming in from Dawnbreaker and Jag the Nerd with support from Matt Raptor and Icebreak. So let's see if we can, let's see what's going to happen here. Looks like they're going to, instead of going straight to the point, they're going to go straight into the back line, try to get something to happen before pushing the payload. Well, actually, Degenerate's going to go ahead and start pushing the payload. Eternal and Bunny Chan just making quick work of Team Frost right now, as they essentially completely clear the team of everyone except Matt Raptor, who ends up taking Eternal off of the point right there, but ends up retreating back to the team. They have got quite a quick start. I honestly think that is the first time we've ever seen a team not go directly for the payload. That was incredible, don't you think, Dank?
It worked out extremely well for him there. That was a very good push. Frost didn't know what was going on there. Monarch just kind of rolled in right onto the Hanzo, and it ended up being a 5v5 extremely fast with Degenerate pushing the payload.
Absolutely. I think the most surprising to me was the fact that Degenerate on the Pharah was staying behind the push of the payload. So you didn't have the damage from the additional DPS, but they were doing just fine without it. Degenerate ends up taking out Ice Break as they're trying to hold on. We see Psycon coming out with the sound barrier all ready to keep everybody going. Here comes the Rage and Monkey, that is Bunny-chan, to try to get everyone going. Eternal ends up getting the boop on Dawnbreaker, coming in with the big fist. Degenerate getting the barrage on Matt Raptor and the Sun, cleaning up Jack the Nerd, and that is going to be a very quick first point with 4 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock. It just seems like Monarch is not a force to be reckoned with tonight. What do you think there, Dank?
Honestly, I think the only problem there with that push is Monarch used a lot of ults. They used Winston, Diva Bomb, they used Doomfist, Sound Barrier, and Barrage. And I think they used Coalescence actually early in that fight. So they used all 6 ults in that fight. And Frost is going to be coming back with 4 of their ultimates online. So I'm interested to see how this next push plays out.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like the Sun is coming back with Coalescence rather quickly, and everybody else is getting up to that 50% mark. Let's see if they can make some picks before the ultimates start coming in. Jack the Nerd and Ice Break looking for that Wombo combo. Oh, and here it comes. The Dragon Strike Wombo combo, but it's not soon enough. It ends up getting Psycon. Matt Raptor cleaning up Bunny-chan in the back line, who's able to escape, and it looks like they will retake control of the point with 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock. But I mean, they're essentially like a point and a half right there. So, I mean, for essentially the first push all the way from spawn, they did an incredibly good job, wouldn't you say, Dank?
For sure. I like the way that they push up above in front of the payload just to get that extra push. I like that that's a thing that a lot more teams have started doing recently.
Absolutely. Psycon taking Matt Raptor out of the high noon early, not getting a lot of value out of that one. Epic Center and Dawnbreaker, the only ones still with ult on the point. Here comes the Meteor Strike. Doesn't end up getting much of anything except charging up Jag the Nerd. And it looks like the Primal Rage is coming out once again from Bunny-chan, trying to keep things going there, pushing in to point 2. Volatile ends up taking out Degenerate in the sky with the Coalescence. Bunny-chan booping Jag the Nerd off with the Primal Rage and taking out Epic Center with that electric gun. The hammer down comes in for Dawnbreaker, ends up taking down 3. Here comes the Diva Bomb. Dawnbreaker ends up taking out Psycon. The Diva Bomb 2 high in the sky to make anything happen. Dawnbreaker ends up taking out Eternal, and Bunny-chan completely cleaning up the point right now. Degenerate takes out Dawnbreaker. Matt Raptor following up on Degenerate. Jag the Nerd taking Mosaic out of Mac, and Mosaic's trying to survive, but gets staggered and taken out by Ice Break. Just shy of point 2. 2 minutes 15 seconds left on the clock. Like, I don't know what was going on there. Dawnbreak was literally the only person on the point, but was just cleaning up Monarch right there. What were you seeing, Dank?
I'm still seeing a lot of ultimates come out from Monarch when they don't really need to happen. If they would group up their ultimates, they'd be halfway through this second point already. But a lot of the problem comes where Frost is grouping up their ultimates and Monarch just isn't. So Dawnbreak was able to get that shatter and just walk all over them because they didn't have any ultimates to say anything back.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like a Mosaic and Bunny-chan switched over to the Ryan Zarya combo as well to utilize Degenerate on the Hanzo. The Meteor Strike comes in from Eternal, doesn't end up getting anybody. Oh, the triple Dragon Strike on the point. They end up getting point 2 and completing a team kill, but it's not going to be good enough since they've gotten point 2. They do have the closer spawn now with those doors open wide. They're pushing in rather quickly. 2 minutes 35 seconds left on the clock as they move in, trying to make their way into point 3. The charge coming in from Bunny-chan, trying to make something happen, gets taken out by Dawnbreak. Matt Raptor following up on Eternal as well, making it a 4v6 fight. right now. Jag the Nerd incredibly charged up right now as everybody else is trying to retreat to the safety of their beautiful Rhine shield known as Bunny Chan, but Icebreak is going to take out the sun rather quickly. Going to make it a more of an eclipse on the side of Monarch right now. Okay, that wasn't very good, but they're still coming in. The shots are still coming in. Matt Raptor getting 1 kill on Saikon with the double trigger. Jag the Nerd cleaning up Bunny Chan once again. And I am not for certain what's going on with Monarch tonight, but it seems like Frost has set up a very frigid defense. What do you think, Dank?
Their defense is looking pretty solid right now. I'm extremely surprised at how they're playing. They're comboing ult extremely well. And now we see the Dragon come out on the grab for Team Frost. Or for Team Monarch, sorry. And they're going to start pushing this payload.
Yep, double kill in for Degenerate on the Wombo combo. Bunny Chan follows up on Volatile. Mosaic takes out Matt Raptor and the hard reset for Icebreak. I always hate between Hanzo and Winstead, like sometimes you just jump in the wrong direction and once you're in the air it's already too late. you find yourself in the water or off a cliff and it's never a good position to be in. But 50 seconds left on the clock as they're moving in, trying to get that .3 right now. Dawnbreaker holding up a strong defense with the rest of Team Frost right now. We have Bunny Chan fighting holding behind the point. Degenerate ends up getting Matt Raptor with the Sonic Arrow. Dawnbreaker getting the Fire Strike on Eternal. It's a 5v5 fight. The Shatter ends up taking down the Sun. Volatile cleaning up with the Coalescence right now. Jag the Nerd takes out Mosaic. And it's going to be another hold shy of .3. 15 seconds left on the clock as they move in for the final push. Dank, what do you think could possibly happen here? Do you think they'll get back in time?
Hopefully Saikon can get there. He's going to push him with the ultimate right now. Try to touch point, give him a little bit of time onto that overtime.
Well, exchanging dragons are going to tie up the team score right now. Eternal taking the third. Bunny Chan cleaning up Jag the Nerd. Dawnbreaker takes out Bunny Chan. Eternal cleaning up Dawnbreaker. Matt the Raptor taking out Eternal. Is just back and forth right now. But Frost has the advantage with the spawn being so close to this final point. And right now we see Mosaic and Degenerate fighting as much as possible. Saikon rejoins the fight with the help of the Sun, trying to make something happen. The Sun takes out the Epic Center. Bunny Chan coming in on the Hammond, ends up taking out Dawnbreaker as they get back into the fight. Eternal taking out Matt Raptor with that big fat punch. Here comes the Graviton cleaning up the rest of Frost right there, and I think in overtime they're going to push it into .3, making round one a 3-point grab for the side of Monarch. Woo! That was incredibly close, wouldn't you say there, Dank?
You can tell how close that fight was for them by watching the Sun's Moira ult. Did you see how spastic that ult was, trying to snap back and forth between his teammates and doing damage?
I did not, but I could have
absolutely ridiculous.
Been in that position far too many times as Moira. Just like, I heal you. I'm like playing Oprah as Moira. You get some heals and you get some heals and everybody get some heals. But thankfully, it was successful. The question is, will Frost be able to create a strong attack like they created such a strong defense against Monarch right there? And likewise, will Monarch be able to hold a defense that's maybe a little bit more strategic than how they were playing on the offense? All that will be answered soon. 30 seconds on the clock. Bunny Chan and Mosaic coming in as the I like to call this the booping combo. You got the halt from Bunny Chan, you got the hook from Mosaic, and surprisingly Saikon isn't coming in on the Lucio. Like, you'd think that would be what you'd want here on the bridge if you're going to hold the bridge, but I guess they're not going for that one. And on the other side, we're going to see a dive comp coming in from Dawnbreaker and Jag the Nerd. on the Winston Diva, and it looks like they're going to try to do the exact same thing that Monarch did. Unfortunately, I believe Monarch is going to be prepared for that. Dawnbreaker ends up getting Degenerate to start. Mosaic takes out Dawnbreaker. Jack the Nerd taking out Mosaic. Matt Raptor takes out Eternal. I might have spoken too soon. It looks like Matt Raptor is cleaning up right now. Ends up taking out Psycon. Jack the Nerd trying to make some easy work of Bunny Chan. Matt Raptor follows that up. Volatile ends up rezzing Dawnbreaker. But there's nobody. Is there? Oh, there's Icebreak.
Icebreak just went back to payload to start pushing.
Zooming in on the cross-legged tracer on the payload. Oh, so beautiful. Well, surprisingly, I was actually quite surprised that that worked. You would think they would have been prepared for that, wouldn't you think, Dank?
I thought that maybe Bunny Chan would be able to pull him off with that Orisa. That's the defense that I was hoping for on the first round, but wasn't able to land that right click and pull everybody off of that bridge like he could have.
Nope, the Diva Bomb goes into the back line, doesn't end up getting anybody with that. Icebreak taking out Degenerate, Dawnbreaker, cleaning up Eternal right there, as well as Psycon and the Sun. Just, there's no monkey business going around for Dawnbreaker right now, as they claim first point with a little more than 30 seconds than where we saw Monarch at this time, and they are C9 in the point, folks, and I think they figured that out rather quickly. Dawnbreaker and Epic Center going back to the point to get the payload moving once again. Everybody wants to be part of the action. Everybody. Nobody wants to stay on the payload, but it's so important.
See, I'm always that person that plays Ana when I need to, and then if I'm playing Ana, I'll sit back on the payload and heal from afar. I mean, I think that's the best thing you can do. Personally,
see, I guess I'm like a weird tank in a way, because I am always on that payload. Like, you want to see who's got gold payload time, it's always gonna be Captain Jack. It's just
usually me as well.
All right. Eternal coming in with the tack visor, but ends up getting taken out by Matt Raptor. So it's a 1-for-1 grab right there. Epic Center taking out Mosaic. It really seems like Monarch's having a difficult time. Diva Bomb comes in. Jack the Nerd getting a double kill on Bunny Chan and Psycon right there. And they are pushing strong into point 2 right now with only 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Excuse me, left on the clock. And I think they're going to... Oh, no! Degenerate and the rest of the team are going to go ahead and push in. Here comes the Nano Barrage, but it's not going to be enough. Gets a double kill, but Matt Raptor takes Degenerate out of the sky. Bunny Chan taking out Volatile. Matt Raptor following up on Eternal. Mosaic D-meching Jag the Nerd, and Bunny Chan following up on Jag the Nerd, and they're going to hold with only 1.35 meters left to capture point 2. Holy goodness, Dank. That was an incredible push for the side of Frost, but Monarch just completely shut that down.
Frost is playing extremely well here on the attack, and I really like the way that they're playing. Monarch was finally able to pull that defense together and shut it down right before they ended up getting that point, about 3 meters out. It looks like they're coming in with the Pharah from above, though.
Well, they're doing the Pharah Mercy combo. Matt Raptor and Volatile working together. Volatile got separated from Pharah, though. Degenerate takes out Matt Raptor, and Volatile goes down to the stun. Icebreak ends up taking out Mosaic mid-fight, so it's a 5v4 as they're going into the payload, trying to make something happen. The Coalescence coming out from the sun, trying to keep the dream alive as Bunny Chan takes out Icebreak with the big hammer. Coming in for the tackle, doesn't end up getting much of anything. Eternal D-meching Jack the Nerd. Degenerate following up on Epic Center, and the Fire Strike coming in on Jack the Nerd from Bunny Chan is going to allow them to clean up the point once again with 2 minutes left on the clock. I don't know what's going on. Like, I feel like they were doing really well, and now they're getting a little staggered on the side of Frost. What do you think, Tank?
It looks like to me Degenerate is a little bit better on those air shots than Matt Raptor is, and as soon as Volatile got detached from Matt Raptor, it was over from there, because it ended up being a 4v6 with who was it? Icebreak in the back line, just kind of without any help. So
oh no! Looks like we got a DC here, folks. On the side of Monarch. I know y'all gonna throw out, it's rigged. It's rigged. Eternal saying it's rigged. It's not rigged. It's just the OCC. I'm sorry. We're not. Well, I'll say it every time it happens. We're not Overwatch League. We're not Overwatch World Cup. We all play from home. Some of us playing from separate countries than where we're at. Tribal says pause equals right.
I will take advantage of this quick pause right now to say thank you to Chibi Kitty cheering right now. Thank you so much. Who are you guys rooting for? We want to see in the chat. Give us a hashtag. Are you here for Frost? Are you here for Monarch? Pretty close game so far. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next, and we're going right back to it.
Chibi says, take all my bets. All the bets. We will take them. Every single one, if that's what you want. We live to serve. All right. Well, here it comes. Attack Visor coming in from Eternal once again. Ends up taking Volatile out of the fight very early with the help of Psycon. The Diva Bomb going into the back line. Triple kill! Beauty Bomb from Jag the Nerd. Dawnbreaker ends up cleaning up Bunny Chan, and this might be what they need with a minute left on the clock to be able to push the payload the rest of the way in. Degenerate takes out Icebreak, but ends up taking out themselves as well. And Matt Raptor follows up, finishing off the Sun. And it looks like, are they going to let them have it? No, Eternal's going to jump into the point with the help of Bunny Chan, and they're going to try to hold on. The barrage comes in. Matt Raptor takes out Psycon and Eternal, but Degenerate takes out Matt Raptor. Mid-barrage once again. Degenerate taking out Volatile as well. They might regain control of the point. It's a 4v4 fight right now. The Coalescence coming out from the Sun, trying to keep the Dream alive as Degenerate takes out Dawnbreaker. The Diva Bomb going into the back line. Ends up taking out Eternal. Jag the Nerd, another one? Goodness gracious. A Mosaic ends up taking out Icebreak, and it looks like they will hold on to the point once again. With only 10 seconds left on the clock, I don't know how they did it or how it happened, but it looks like Monarch will hold on. Psycon taking out Volatile. Dawnbreak coming in, trying to keep the Dream alive. Icebreak coming in on the Soldier, but it's going to get shattered very quickly. The barrage coming in from Degenerate helps Bunny Chan take out most of the team. Bunny Chan taking out Jag the Nerd as well. And as overtime ticks away, that's going to be a game one for Monarch here on Rialto. Woo!
I'm a little surprised that that went to the way of Monarch. Frost was looking extremely strong on that attack.
Absolutely. I was really questioning, like I saw Eternal just sitting there like that I think of that quintuple kill from Icebreak. Holy goodness. Holy goodness.
That is sexy, let me tell you.
We have had very, very few like total team kills by one person. And that you have just made the list, Icebreak. Well done with that one. Unfortunately, it just was not enough to defeat Monarch on the defense, and Monarch will walk away with the first victory tonight. Dank Monkey, tell us what you were seeing during that match.
I was seeing a lot of good things from Frost. I think Monarch still needs to work on their ult economy a little bit. They are blowing a lot of ults. They're, granted, on the last little bit that they were holding there, they kind of needed to just because they were trying to get everybody off of payload, which makes sense. But Frost is comboing their ultimates a lot better than Monarch is in games. But it didn't really seem to matter because Monarch still did come out on top in that map. So I'm curious to see if they combo their ults a little bit better. Maybe if they'll be able to just like blow Frost away, or if Frost can pull it together and capitalize on them blowing a lot of ultimates.
Absolutely. I was really surprised at that ending between Eternal and Bunny Chan just at the very last millisecond charging in, and somehow they were still able to retake the point. And I think what it comes down to, as we've said for weeks now on the side of Frost, it comes down to priority. Who is the person that we have to take out first? And Frost has had a difficult time with that over the last couple of months, and I feel like they've been getting better at it, but it's still something, especially Dawnbreaker as the main tank should be calling out, all right, you know, we should be focusing Bunny Chan on the Rhine, and then we take out Eternal, and then we take out this, that, and the other thing. Like, Degenerate was completely, like had free reign that entire time. As you were saying, Degenerate had the skies against both Matt Raptor and Volatile. Like, Matt Raptor and Volatile were supporting each other, and Degenerate was still coming out on top in every fight. And so it was just, I don't know. It's skill versus strategy, I'm starting to feel. But
before we go in for the next game, I'm just gonna go to the chat real quick. So I asked you guys, who are you rooting for? We got Elytran with Frost, Sway plays with both. Gotta choose. Chibi Kitty with both babies. Sora says, good luck Monarch in the sun. Striker MK4 says Monarch. Okami says Frost. Tribal says Void. Wrong stream, Tribal. Wrong stream. And then he adds Monarch for real. And I think that's it. So the chat is pretty divided right now. Let's see who wins this one. So we're gonna go right ahead to our second map with Blizzard World. It's 1-0 for Monarch right now.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Elytran. I'm gonna give that dab that you can't see for the Icebreak MVP, because that was absolutely amazing right there. Sway's saying, I can't choose. My peeps plays for both teams. Totally understandable. It does make it difficult once you start playing with everybody and getting to know everyone. It is kind of hard to choose a side, for sure. So let's go ahead here into Blizzard World. Come and get your tickets and all the things that go on at theme parks and yada yada.
Are you okay, Captain Jack?
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. So, Dank, what do we see coming in on the sides of Monarch and Frost here?
Monarch, we're going to see the standard Ryan Zarya that we've been seeing a lot lately. I'm not sure if that's like full meta, but it kind of seems like it's going to be. We're also going to see the Lucio and Moira for their supports. I love watching Psychon and the Lucio. Absolutely fantastic Lucio. Does all the tricky stuff that I like to watch. And then we're also going to see a Symmetra and a Hanzo coming out for them as well. And then on the side of Void, we're seeing Brig and Moira as their supports. We're also going to see a Ryan Zarya coming out for them. And then we're going to see a double sniper as well.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree. I felt like Bunny Chan was baiting you right there. Coming in on the Rhine instead. Epic Center in on the Widow. So we're going to see some Widow play this time around. Icebreak and Degenerate going Hanzo to Hanzo right there. And I have got to give some love to Elytran. Such a dad joke in the chat. Frost needs to give Monarch the cold shoulder. That was good. I liked it. Props for that. Jag the Nerd ends up taking out Bunny Chan there on the point after Bunny Chan takes out Epic Center with the charge. It is a 5v5 fight right now as they're going back and forth. Eternal trying to get some picks in the back line. Psychon tapping that health bar very, very low, going against the team right there. And it looks like they're going to hold back for a little bit. It doesn't look like they're going to push in without Bunny Chan. So they're going to wait for Bunny Chan to get back. But Epic Center is going to clean up Degenerate, not able to get back to the rest of the team right there. It looks like they'll have to wait for Degenerate as well. 3 minutes and counting as the clock ticks away here on Blizzard World. Let's get the poke battle going on once again. Eternal on the high ground trying to go against both Icebreak and Epic Center. 1 sniper versus 2. And here comes the coalescence already from Volatile, trying to keep everybody up. Icebreak ends up taking out Mosaic early on in the fight, and it looks like Bunny Chan is going to go ahead and pull back Epic Center, taking out Eternal mid-dash. Matt Raptor following up on Bunny Chan, and they are just going to clean up. Whoa, the Dragon Strike coming in from Degenerate. I don't know what they were going for there. Just I don't know.
He was trying to catch Jag and Dawn coming back from that choke, and it almost got Dawn. I'm pretty sure it was I thought for sure he was going to fall on that one. He was in that dragon for a while.
Well, gotta love those bubbles and heals. Gotta have that support from the team. It looks like they're switching over to a dive comp. Mosaic and Bunny Chan switching over to the Winston Diva. And Degenerate switching over to the far, going to try to be uncontested once again. Will Epic Center and Icebreak be enough? The hammer down comes in from Dawnbreaker. Ends up taking down 2, but isn't able to follow up on it. Bunny Chan doing a lot of work there in the back line, trying to make something happen. The fight is just going back and forth. Volatile coming out with Coalescence once again. The blade comes out from Eternal, takes out Matt Raptor. Bunny Chan following up on Volatile. Degenerate coming in with the barrage already, helps clean up the rest of the team. And that is going to be a team kill and a collection of first point here on Blizzard World. Dank Monkey, I feel like the dive comp is really their shtick for the attack, wouldn't you say?
Dive comp worked really well there against the double sniper. It's a really good thing to pull on them. I think the only problem that I saw there with Frost was they used the Graviton and the Earth Shatter on the same 2 people, but they happened at the same time, so I don't think it was intentional. I think they need to communicate their ultimates just a touch better, and then they might be able to take this back.
All right, well, as they move towards point 2 right now, getting around the turret mountain, if you will, and we go ahead and see the Primal Rage coming out from Bunny Chan, pushing the rest of the team back right now. Coalescence coming out from the sun to try to keep everybody going. Coalescence grabs Volatile. The Dragon Strike coming in from Icebreak in the back line. Doesn't end up getting much of anybody. Dawnbreaker still alive on the point and ends up getting taken out by Mosaic. Epic Center on the McCree tries to get away. Eternal ends up taking out Icebreak with the dash. And it looks like they will grab point 2 here on Blizzard World. And they are just completely uncontested right now. It just looks like they're completely cleaning up the side of Frost. Once again, the Diva Bomb goes in for Mosaic. Doesn't end up getting anybody, though, but Mosaic ends up taking a Fire Strike to the face from Dawnbreaker. Will get taken out of the fight. Thankfully, they've got the close spawn to continue to make things work, and the close spawn that works for the side of Frost allows them to set up early. We see Volatile coming out with the Coalescence, ends up taking out Bunny Chan. Dawnbreaker following up on Zycon. Epic Center somehow getting credit for a Coalescence hit on Mosaic. I will never understand how this game works again. I don't, like, Moira wasn't even part of that team mech. I don't, what is life right now? But they have held the point regardless of McCree's Coalescence right there. But it's going to be a quick comeback in once again for the side of Monarch. The hammer down comes in from Dawnbreak, but ends up getting skewed off course. Epic Center takes out Degenerate. Jack the Nerd following up on Eternal. Both DPS are out of the fight right now, but it is going to be a quick back into the game. They're pushing them all the way back to spawn. Jack the Nerd ends up demeching Mosaic. Matt Raptor taking out Mosaic, and they're going to push them all the way back to spawn, which could be incredibly dangerous. Sycon coming back in on the Lucio to try to help the rest of the team push out to the payload once again, but that payload is moving in reverse right now as Frost is holding up a strong defense here at the choke. Dank, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're seeing?
Seeing a little bit of problem with, who is that? Monarch pushing in here. Monarch seems to be still running that dive, but now that Frost switched over to the double hit scan, it's not working as well as it was against that double sniper.
Absolutely. Icebreak coming out with the tack visor in the back line. Mosaic ends up taking out Epic Center. Bunny Chan taking out Icebreak mid tack visor, and they are pushing in once again. It is a 3v4 fight right now on the point. We're going to see Eternal switch over to the Doomfist. Degenerate switching over to the Junkrat to try to get some damage against these heavy tanks on the point. And it looks like Frost will once again regain control of the objective. Degenerate coming in with the tire, ends up taking out Volatile, but gets taken out by Icebreak. Bad position to be in. Shatter coming in from Dawnbreak allows Icebreak to clean up Eternal. Mosaic ends up coming back in the fight, taking out Dawnbreaker, and they are working their way in. Epic Center taking out Bunny Chan. The Graviton holding everybody in place, but not a lot of follow-up. Mosaic gets demech'd by Matt Raptor and gets taken out by Matt Raptor. Coming in on the Brigitte. And it looks like that is going to be another hold for the side of Frost. 45 seconds left on the clock. Dank, what are we seeing here? They are just, no matter what they come in with, it just seems like nothing's working here.
I don't know what Frost is doing now, but only on this third phase have they been holding this defense extremely well. Those first 2 phases were really rough for them, and then this third phase, they pulled it together and they are holding this like crazy.
All right, well, the Rally Coalescence combo coming in for the Sun and Matt Raptor right now. Here comes the attack visor out for Icebreak, but it's going to get taken out by Bunny Chan early in the fight. Bunny Chan working in there, trying to get some damage going with the Rhine, but the Coalescence from Volatile is going to keep Dawnbreaker going. Eternal taking out Matt Raptor in the back line, and they are working hard to hold on to this point. The High Noon coming in from Epic Center, not going to get much of anybody. Psycon that's going to end up taking out Epic Center from that fight. The tackle coming in ends up taking out Volatile for Bunny Chan. Bunny Chan cleaning up right now. Dawnbreaker, Icebreak, that hammer is swinging and hitting everybody. Psycon taking out Jag the Nerd and Matt Raptor, and they are pushing that payload in once again in overtime. Going to make this .3 hold, hopefully. Icebreak coming in on the Pharah, but was too far away from the payload.
It looked like that final push came down to how much support whose Reinhardt got.
Exactly.
Dawnbreaker was up for an extremely long time, but as soon as a healer fell, he just started to go down, and once he was going down, there was no bringing him back.
Thank you, T. Thank you, Glenn T. That pun was just, she was too far away. It was just a fact. But I completely agree with you right there. It came down to the support each tank got in that last fight. The Sun came out with the Coalescence first to try to keep Bunny Chan going. Volatile came out with the Coalescence later, but it seemed to just be a little too late to keep Dawnbreaker going. And of course, we saw, I believe it was Matt Raptor on the Brig going after the Sun mid Coalescence with the Rally, and just could not, like, you can't shield against a Coalescence. Like, there's just nothing that you can do against that.
So, Captain Jack, you say it came down to the support, so that includes McCree, right?
Yeah,
say that again?
Yeah, with that Coalescence, yes.
Yeah, McCree's Coalescence just could not hold up against that. I'm telling you, I saw it. I am not blind. I will rewatch the VOD to make sure I saw what I saw correctly.
I promise you did.
Oh, I saw it correctly? Okay, I just wanted to make sure y'all didn't think I was crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but that's a completely different story altogether. So let's go ahead and see what the teams are coming in with. Dawnbreaker and Jag the Nerd coming in on the Rhine Diva combo this time around. Epic Center on the Zenyatta. Matt Raptor coming in on the Genji and Icebreak on the Soldier 76. We're going to see Degenerate once again on the Pharah. Psycon coming in on the Ana this time around. And Bunny Chan and Mosaic holding that Ryan Zarya combo once again. The tackle comes in, but Jag the Nerd will getting those heals, but it's not going to be enough. The hammer down already coming in for Bunny Chan. Helps get a triple kill there right off the point. Eternal and Mosaic cleaning up the last two. And it looks like Volatile might be able to get away to the rest of their team. Counting down the first minute here on the Frost push. That was an incredibly strong hold right there, wouldn't you say, Dank?
100%. I think Psycon pulling out this Ana is going to be the turning point of the game, honestly, with those anti-nades. All they've been doing is keeping their Ryan alive, and Ryan has been able to run through the team and get those Earth Shatters. And if they can shut him down with that anti-nade, then there's nothing that they're going to be able to do against it. They're going to have to pick off that Ana early.
I completely agree with you there, and that's something that we've been seeing for a lot of our teams that are picking up the Ana to use the anti-nade to their advantage, either to help their team out or to take out enemies or both. And so that is definitely going to be hard for Dawnbreaker, especially without Jag being on the Zarya to keep them protected and bubbled. But it looks like Jag's going to end up taking out Mosaic early. Eternal ends up taking out Dawnbreaker, so it's a 5v5 fight right now. The DMAC comes in for Jag the Nerd and ends up getting taken out by Bunny-chan. And once again, it looks like they will get pushed off the point with 2 minutes left on the clock right there. We're going to see some switch-ups. Matt Raptor going over to the Doomfist. We see Dawnbreaker coming in with the Hammer Down. Mosaic and Degenerate with the Coalescence Barrage combo. So let's go ahead and see who do you think is going to get it off first here, Dank?
What do you mean? I'm really confused there.
Well, based on what you're seeing with their play, do you think we're going to go ahead and see Frost get off this first play, or do you think we're going to continue to see a hold from the side of Monarch?
I believe that we're going to keep seeing that hold from Monarch. If they grab, it's going to get antenated.
Well, oh, there's the barrage. And, but the Diva Bomb goes in the backline, gets a triple kill Beauty Bomb. Degenerate still working in the sky, gets a triple kill as well. Matt Raptor and Degenerate working against each other right now. Eternal back in the fight, ends up taking out Matt Raptor, and a very close call on the side of Monarch, but thanks to Degenerate's barrage, they will continue to hold on to point one here. 37 seconds left on the clock. Let's go ahead and see what is going to happen here. Dank, what are your final thoughts as they, I assume, kind of going to push in for their final push here?
Still haven't seen that grab or that barrage come out from the side of Monarch. I think we're about to see it now. And I think it's going to be a hold for Monarch.
Well, we actually did see the barrage earlier. Degenerate was able to hold on to the point because of that barrage. And here comes the fist coming down, ends up taking out Volatile as well as Icebreak. That beautiful double kill right there. And with taking Jag the Nerd off the point, that's going to be a strong .1 hold for the side of Monarch, making it 2-0 here on OCC Scrims Plat Division. Degenerate with a play of the game. It was right here, this beautiful save right here.
Oh, that barrage we didn't see. Yep.
No, the barrage you didn't see. Yeah. I saw it. Because the barrage got the first couple of kills, and then we saw the Diva Bomb come in.
I saw the Diva Bomb. I saw the Diva Bomb.
All right, folks. Well, it is 2-0 for the side of Monarch right now. Alex, Dank, do you all got anything that you want to put out before we go into our halftime break?
Just looking at the chat real quick, but I have 4 goals that says what average are these teams. So these are our Plat Division teams, which means they are high Plat to low Diamond. We have 4 brackets right now. We have Silver, Gold, Plat, Diamond, and I gotta say, I really got a weak spot for Bunny-chan right now. I have been spectating him the whole time, and his monkey was on point. I saw him get in there and get out with like 50 health so many times and survive and go back, and I don't know how he does it. Bunny-chan, teach me, please, my dear.
That's the Winston motto. It's all about that poke battle. You get in, you do a little damage, you get out, you get healed. You go in, you do a little bit, get out, get healed. And Bunny-chan has got that down to a science. Dank, you got anything before we go into the half?
The only thing that I have is that I would like to see a little bit more alt economy from both teams. I know I've been saying that the entire scrim, but I think it needs to happen. It was looking a lot better on Blizzard World, but it was definitely shaky on Rialto. I hope to see a little bit more team play on Temple of Anubis when we come back.
All right, well, we're going to go right ahead with our halftime. We will be back in a few. Until then, sit back and enjoy this video from our dear Elfie.
Is this just a dream?
welcome back, everybody, and a quick shout out to Talon 2X and Zanza. Welcome to the family, and if you want to sign up for the scrims, quick reminder, all the links are in the description below. And we are getting ready to go in map 3. It's 2-0 for Monarch right now. What are you seeing, Captain Jack?
To be completely honest with you, it seems a little crazy between both teams tonight. As Dank Monkey has kind of been pointing out, the ult economy seems to just kind of be out the window a little bit on the sides of both Frost and Monarch, but Monarch just continues to seem to be pulling it off. Degenerate constantly coming in on the Pharah when they're having a difficult time, is able to clean up. Bunny Chan working on the dive comp with Mosaic has been really good on the attack for them. And Frost has just been having a really difficult time going against that. I don't know if it's Dawn and Jag having a difficult time feeling their way into the objective to try to take things down or what, but it just seems very slow moving. It's not very aggressive on the attack. So I'm hoping this time around, as we go into Temple of Anubis, we will start seeing the bite in Frost. You can't be done. You married me. This is what you get for the rest of your life. Oh, dad jokes for life.
Oh, I feel for you. I feel for you, Mrs. Captain Jack. I'm gonna go right ahead.
Alex says she feels for you, but she's stuck with me too, so I don't know what she's got.
I kind of married you. I shot myself in the foot.
That's what happens. That's what happens. Are you back with us, Dank?
I am.
Hey, welcome back, Dank. How was your break?
It was fantastic.
I know. I liked mine too. Got me an icy slush cherry frost out of the freezer. Does so good for the vocal cords.
I hope you brought one for the others at least. Like,
nope, I don't share.
I'm gonna be
You're
really
so rude.
I know.
I'm disappointed.
Get out of here.
I'm such a meanie.
Dang,
yeah, I don't share with the wife either. But of course, she likes to eat it out of my hand, so it's not so much of a it's not so much of a me not sharing. It's a like you get that sly look, and then it's like, chomp. What happened to half my sandwich? Where is it? And then she's just like, I don't know. That's married life for you folks. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go ahead and see what the teams are coming in with. It looks like Degenerate is going to come in on the Pharah once again, doing that dive comp with Bunny Chan and Mosaic, which has been really working out for them. Matt Raptor coming in on the Genji and Epic Center on the Widowmaker. So I'm very interested to see if they can make this work this time around. They've got the long sight lines once again. Let's go ahead and see if they can make it happen as we go into match number 3 here at OCC Scrims. We're going to go ahead and see Monarch pushing into the point, trying to do a fake, maybe? Bunny Chan was just kind of in and out of that door a little bit, just like, oh, do you believe it? No, you don't believe it. Okay, we're just going to jump you. Doesn't end up getting much of anything, though. We see Eternal going to the back line, trying to make something happen. We have the Sun coming in on Mercy to support Degenerate right there. And we're going to see the first kill come in on Epic Center. Dawnbreaker taking out Psycon and Matt Raptor following up on Bunny Chan. It is a 5v4 fight right now. Eternal makes it fair, taking out Volatile. Dawnbreaker following up on Eternal. Degenerate following up on Jag the Nerd. Jag the Nerd taking out Mosaic with the help of Dawnbreaker. Degenerate taking out Krosky. It is just back and forth right now, folks. It is Degenerate, the Sun, and Psycon holding on, trying to get something going on the point right now, and Degenerate ends up taking out Dawnbreaker. Matt Raptor, the only one left on the point right now, ends up getting taken out by Bunny Chan. Epic Center getting caught out of position as the Widowmaker gets taken out by Mosaic, and that is going to be a clean first point capture on the side of Monarch. What do you think there, Dank?
I think that this tank combo of Bunny Chan and Mosaic on the Winston Diva is so aggressive that it's playing out perfectly for their pharmacy. They're able to just kind of run the sky even with the Widowmaker there, which now has turned into a McCree. They're just so aggressive that they're able to shut down any hit scan before they're able to pick off the Pharah.
Absolutely. Well, Bunny Chan using the Primal Rage to take out Matt Raptor, Degenerate, taking out Krosky, Epic Center, and Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker ends up taking out Eternal right before the barrage, though, making it a 3v6 fight. The Sun bringing the res back for Eternal. Here comes the Blade coming in from Matt Raptor, trying to make something happen. The Diva Bomb ends up getting Matt Raptor. Bunny Chan taking out Jags the Nerd and Degenerate, taking out Epic Center. The Shatter comes in for Dawnbreaker, but gets shut down by Degenerate. Eternal using the Blade on Volatile and Matt Raptor, and that is going to be one heck of a quick first round here on Temple of Anubis. Dank Monkey, I am just totally... Wow, I do not know what to think right now. Monarch just kind of... like, call them the conductors, because Choo Choo, the train came and just ran over Frost right there.
I'm telling you, for me, it's that tank combo. Even with the two off heals, they're just playing so aggressively with the speed boost from the Lucio and the little bit of healing that he's getting on that amp. It's just enough to hold them up while they're just demolishing the team. They're able to run it and Degenerate and who was it? Was it the Sun on Mercy?
Yep.
Yeah, Degenerate and the Sun are just running the skies, and they're not able to deal with it because the tanks are just all over anybody that tries to handle them.
Absolutely. Well, let's see if they can do better on the attack here as we see them go ahead and set up. Jag the Nerd switching over, it looks like, to the DPS role as Epic Center takes on the Diva. Dawnbreaker more than likely going to stay as the main tank as we see Matt Raptor coming in on the Pharah with Krosky now on the Mercy. Let's go ahead and see if they can hold on to the skies from Degenerate or if they will find themselves in a frosty defeat. As we count down the clock, it looks like Bunny Chan and Mosaic are going to go ahead and switch over to the Rhine Zarya combo with Eternal on the Doomfist, which has again been working really well for the defense. Let's see if it will be enough to hold on as we go into round 2 here on Temple of Anubis. We see Dawnbreaker helping the team escort into the right side of the map right here, looking to get those early picks. Jag the Nerd takes out Degenerate early on. The res comes in from the Sun. Eternal taking out Matt Raptor to prevent the Sun from getting taken out of the fight. And it is 5v6 right now for the side of Monarch. We're seeing Eternal take Epic Center out of mech. Mosaic clean up Epic Center as well as Jag the Nerd. We see Bunny Chan using the Fire Strike to take out Dawnbreaker, and Mosaic cleans up Volatile, and that is going to be a hold for the first push. Dank, that was crazy right there. It looked like they were getting those first couple picks, but they couldn't take out the Sun, and let's say the Frost melted.
For sure. They got that early pick onto Degenerate, but Mercy, the Sun, was able to get that res off, even though Matt Raptor was trying to stop it. Wasn't able to stop the res, and Degenerate just came back up from behind, got all the damage they needed, and then Mosaic and Bunny Chan were able to finish everyone off.
Absolutely. Eternal going in. Here comes the barrage from Degenerate. Trying to get in that back line, ends up taking out Krosky, but Matt Raptor takes out Degenerate and the Sun. Bunny Raptor taking out Jack the Nerd, but Matt Raptor takes out Eternal. Psycon taking out Matt Raptor mid-ult. Bunny Chan getting the Fire Strike on Epic Center, but Epic Center takes out Bunny Chan. The Graviton holding Mosaic and Psycon in place, but they somehow still survive. Volatile coming in with the Coalescence with the help of Epic Center takes out Mosaic as Mini Diva. And it looks like they may be able to take first point. First tick going on to second tick. Eternal going into the point, trying to hold on. Here comes the strike. Doesn't end up getting much of anything in the high noon. Takes out Degenerate and Eternal. Jag the Nerd holding on, but gets taken out by Psycon. Krosky gets the res on Matt Raptor right there. And Bunny Chan!
Not sure
I
Bunny
don't
Chan.
know what the hell I was seeing right there.
He was trying to
Bunny
hit
Chan
everyone
was just,
around him.
just like spinning like I don't think that's even 100 for console. Holy crap, that's like 300 plus spin right there. Goodness gracious. And they are pushing in right into point 2. Don't even get a breather for me. First tick already with 5 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Second tick already working hard. They are under the 5 minute, 37 seconds. The hammer downs coming in both directions right now, but work out. Krowski coming in as the Battle Mercy, doing a lot of damage with the rest of the team, and they are cleaning up right now. And that is going to be a quick round 2 as well for the side of Frost. Wow. We have got one heck of a duel going on right now, wouldn't you say, Dank?
For sure, it's an extremely fast take on both of the second points. The first point was a little bit shaky for Frost, but even then it's only 30 seconds slower in total, which it seemed like a lot longer than that, but I guess it wasn't.
Nope, it was not, because Monarch was having a difficult time taking that first point too. They came in on the dive comp, tried to get a couple picks that first time around, but it didn't end up working out for them. So, so we're seeing very even keel here on Temple of Anubis. Let's go ahead and see what each team is going to come out with this time around. It looks like Matt Raptor is going to stay on the Farah Degenerate, switching over to the Hanzo this time around for the defense. And it looks like that's really the only switch that we're seeing here. You got something, Alex?
I have one thing to say. Round 10, please make it happen.
Round 10. Holy goodness! I won't have any voice for freaking game 4 if we go like that. 4 minutes, 52 seconds for the side of Frost right now as they go back on the attack once again. Let's go ahead and see what they can make happen. It looks like they're going to stick with the team comp that they had coming in the last time around. Degenerate shooting that Storm Arrow right into Dawnbreaker's shield, trying to get some damage in, get that shield down early, but Dawnbreaker able to protect the team as they go into that side room once again. The slow push going in. We see Matt Raptor fighting on that high ground. The anti-nade comes in on Dawnbreaker and Epic Center, but was not able to follow up. Bunny Chan gets taken out by Jag the Nerd, as well as Degenerate. Mosaic demeching Epic Center, but will that be enough? The Sleep Dart coming in on Matt Raptor, but nobody to follow up on. Jag the Nerd taking out Mosaic with a flashbang. Dawnbreaker taking out Psycon. Matt Raptor following up on the Sun, and Epic Center getting Eternal. And they will start collecting first point very quickly, like less than a minute to start grabbing first point there, and they will take it successfully, gaining an additional 30 seconds as they move in towards point 2 once again. It looks like, though, Eternal switching over to the Soldier 76 are hoping to get Matt Raptor and Krowski out of the sky to keep them from doing damage, and we see Dawnbreaker moving in. Matt Raptor ends up getting the Sun, but Eternal takes out Matt Raptor. High Noon takes out Eternal. Epic Center follows up on Bunny Chan. The Dragon Strike comes in from Degenerate, but ends up getting eaten by Epic Center. The Diva Bomb comes in. The Shatter, triple kill. Diva Bomb, Beauty Bomb from Epic Center. And the Hamster comes in from Bunny Chan, trying to keep the dream alive with 2 ticks already on the point. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Trying to do something. Tracer for Degenerate coming in, but ends up getting taken out by Volatile. Matt Raptor with the Barrage takes out Mosaic, and that is going to be a quick point 2 once again. I couldn't even let my dank monkey get a word in edgewise because it was just such a quick fight after another. Dank.
Someone's gonna have to let the teams know that I was joking with round 10.
I don't think they're joking with the round 10. We're definitely probably going to see a 6 the way things are going right now. Dank, give us an overall analysis of what you saw there while I catch my breath.
Whew, all right. I think Jag switching over to that McCree was a really good call on the part of Frost. He's been doing really well on the DPS role this game in general. and I really haven't got to say that because it's just been hectic. They got Degenerate off of that Pharah, so they kind of lost control of the air there with Krosky and Matt Raptor running that pharmacy. It's been kind of a problem for him, I think, a little bit, but now we got Degenerate coming out on the on the McCree, not the Mercy. That wouldn't be the best counter, but we're gonna have to see Monarch make a good push here because they don't have a whole lot less time. With even a full round, they don't have, like, it's what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes less, so... And Frost making that first push, they got back all the time that they lost on that first point. So Monarch's gonna have to pull something pretty strong here.
Absolutely. Let's see what they can do. 5 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock as we see Monarch push in here. The dive comp coming in once again from Bunny Chan and Mosaic, working on Dawnbreaker early. Eternal getting the kill on Volatile to start things off. But Matt Raptor takes Degenerate out of the fight, starting things off. It is 5v5. Bunny Chan taking out Jag the Nerd. Allows them to hopefully control the sky, but Matt Raptor and Krosky are trying to hold on. Degenerate, or Bunny Chan takes out Dawnbreaker, but Matt Raptor follows up on Psycon. Eternal takes out Epic Center. And right now it's Matt Raptor and Krosky trying to hold on to the point as much as possible, but Degenerate and Eternal will take out Krosky and Matt Raptor, and they will gain control of the point once again. And with their additional 30 seconds that will come after they cap it, that's going to put them back up to 5 minutes. Holy goodness. Why'd you have to say something, Alex? You totally jinxed it, because they're going in for a strong .2 push. They're going to make it happen. 4 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock as Mosaic goes in with Bunny Chan trying to make something happen. The barrage comes in, ends up demeching Mosaic, but Degenerate takes out Matt Raptor. Dawnbreaker getting the fire strike on Mosaic, but the Primal Rage takes out Jack the Nerd. This is just back and forth right now between the teams. Eternal taking out Krosky. Bunny Chan trying to make something happen. The hammer down comes in from Dawnbreaker. Ends up getting Bunny Chan in the bubble, but it's not going to be enough to follow up on the beat drop coming in from Psycon, trying to keep the dream alive for the rest of the team. Matt Raptor switching over to the May to try to keep a frosty hold for the side of Frost, and it looks like it's working. Volatile taking out the Sun. Krosky taking out Bunny Chan, and not able to get a single tick on the point. It looks like Frost has found their footing in the desert that is Temple Anubis against Monarch. Wouldn't you say, Dank?
For sure, that's the first time we've seen a second point hold this map. So it's really good that they finally found it. And I think that May slowing everybody down might have been a key factor. Able to slow everyone down and guarantee everybody those shots.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like Degenerate has gone back to the sky once again. Here comes the blade from Eternal trying to make something happen. Psycon takes out Jag the Nerd, but Dawnbreaker follows up on Eternal. Degenerate taking out Matt Raptor early in the fight. And the Diva Bomb takes out Epic Center. Right now it's just Dawnbreaker on the point, but they get taken out of the fight early as well. Volatile and Jag the Nerd trying to keep the dream alive, but get taken out by the Sun. Krosky getting taken out by Mosaic, switching over to the Lucio. Epic Center trying to come in and do something. Matt Raptor on the May was able to freeze onto the point, stop things from going on. The Barrage triple kill on Volatile, Dawnbreaker, and Jag the Nerd. Krosky getting taken out as well, and Mosaic taking out Matt Raptor, and still round 4 is complete with I'm pretty sure just about the same amount of time as Monarch, or as Frost had. 318 to 254. Goodness, why?
Frost has more time in their bank. Frost has
Yes.
more time in their bank now with just holding that 1 point. So that did them wonders on their side.
The question is, though, will it be enough, Dank? That is the big question.
I don't know. This game is just, it's been point take after point take after point take, and there hasn't really been a whole lot of defense going on, it seems like, other than that big hold from Frost on that first push of the second point. It's been pretty straightforward. Attack, attack, attack.
So I think what I would be said to say is exactly what Mr. Clever is feeling right now. They said they got stuck on a 6-round game of Horizon yesterday and ended in a draw. Feels bad, man.
Ooh.
And that would be so rough to see tonight if we see them go
Round 10 and
to round 6
Make it happen.
and they
Round
still
10 and
end up in a tie. Holy goodness.
Going into round 5 here.
Well, it looks like we are gonna see some goats. The greatest of all time is coming in. Bunny Chan, Mosaic, and Degenerate on tank with Eternal, Psycon, and the Sun on heels. Not a DPS to be seen in sight on the side of Monarch, but will that be enough to take out Matt Raptor and Krosky taking control of the air? Dawnbreaker gets Bunny Chan gets taken out early in the fight. Matt Raptor following up on Eternal. Mosaic takes out Dawnbreaker. Epic Center ends up demeching and taking out Mosaic with the help of Matt Raptor, and I think the Goats comp may have been, may have not been the best solution to the Matt Raptor Krosky combo in the air. What do you think, Dank?
Goats didn't really seem like much of an option here to me. I'm really surprised that they're trying to run it. It looks like, are they trying it again? No, they're not. They
trying it again. Oh no, Eternal. Well, they're doing a modified goat. So Eternal switched over to the Soldier to try to take control of the sky. Degenerate takes out Matt Raptor mid-ult, but Bunny Chan gets caught up in the barrage, and they're gonna try to hold the high ground. Oh nope, it looks like we're gonna see Degenerate just going to the point. The coalescence coming out from both sides right now as Eternal tries to hold the high ground right there. Trying to make something happen as Psycon takes out Jag the Nerd. The beat drop comes in to keep Monarch going, trying to keep this going. The Graviton comes in, doesn't end up getting much of anything because Bunny Chan and Degenerate just clean up right there. Mosaic taking out Epic Center, and Mosaic pushing back Matt Raptor, and they are going, with 1 minute left, they're going to take point 1 for the 3rd time. The question is, will they be able to take point 2? An extra 30 seconds once again. 1 minute, 20 seconds on the clock. Here they go once again into point B. Going up against the Fierce Frost. Will they be able to make something happen? The High Noon coming in from Jag the Nerd gets eaten up by Mosaic. The Diva Bomb comes in. Oh, ends up taking out Dawnbreaker. And Epic Center coming in with the whole hog and nothing but the hog. But as we know, that leaves a very vulnerable Roadhog right there. And Matt Raptor takes themselves out with the barrage against Mosaic's mech. Krosky ends up rezzing Matt Raptor, but Psycon takes out Krosky. Dawnbreaker following up on Mosaic, but Bunny Chan takes out Jag the Nerd, who switched over to May. The Sun takes out Matt Raptor. The Tac Visor coming in for Eternal, trying to keep everything clear. Bunny Chan taking out Dawnbreaker, and we see Epic Center coming in on the Hamtaro, trying to keep the dream alive as much as possible with Jag the Nerd following up. Coming in with that May wall, ends up freezing Bunny Chan, trying to make something happen, and Bunny Chan just standing still. I don't know what happened right there. I thought they were going to get taken out. Something. Eternal getting the double kill on Epic Center and Matt Raptor. Psycon getting the boop on Jag the Nerd. Dawnbreaker getting taken out by Mosaic. And it is a round 5! Jesus! Ah!
I'm gonna need you to stop and breathe. Please.
With 1.1 seconds. Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me? They didn't actually make it to overtime?
1.1 seconds, Alex. That's how Monarch rolls. Oh man. What is my life right now? Oh no! Lag issues. I thought that was happening. Bunny Chan gonna have to restart, it looks like, due to some lag issues. I saw Bunny just stop fighting in the middle of that fight after getting frozen by May. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And it looks like we have our answer. So Dank, why don't you give us your analysis of kind of what was going on with that in the last push there from Monarch?
I was really surprised to see the goats just because of the Pharaoh. Once they switched over to that soldier along with the kind of to run that modified goats, it worked out really well for them just because everything was so focused on killing the tanks and healers that Eternal was just kind of able to take down that Pharaoh pretty easily. I was a little worried that it was gonna not work out for them and they were not gonna be able to take out first point, but they took both points. I wouldn't say very quickly, but without going into overtime. So do they get an extra minute? I believe.
I don't know, man. I've never been at this point.
if they just start the round and after 1.1 second it ends, I'm gonna fucking die.
I would die a little inside too. Definitely hashtag feels bad, man, right there. Oh goodness.
Both teams are putting up an extremely good fight, though. I'm extremely surprised that it is, again, it's just a kind of a game of attack. And, I mean, if it works, it works. But I think Frost needs to push pretty strong here and then set up a really strong defense for their next round if they end up taking both points.
No, I completely agree with you right there, Dank Monkey. Man, I'm almost thankful for the DC because I'm starting to lose my voice after this match. Holy crap.
Hey, if you need to drop out, just drop out. I'll pick up. It's cool.
No, I'm good, man. I'll make it through. I was a singer in my high school days. We know how to do the talking all day thing.
Hey,
Eternal saying it's rigged. It's not rigged, fam. It's just internet. And
it might be. I don't know. Maybe.
Why you gotta say that, Alex? Now we're gonna have Illuminati OCC conspiracies going on. Jeez. Why you got
That's me, froze bunnies. That was my first thought too.
Goodness gracious.
Yep, exactly.
So I do have to agree with Sips on this one. The DC might take some momentum out of this, giving the defenders time to plan and calm down. I do
Very
agree
true.
with that. Zen Thoxin.
Zen, thank you for your subscription. 5 months in a row. You're awesome, dude.
Have we really been doing that this long? Goodness.
Dude, actually, the scrims are officially going to be 6 months old tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh, yes.
Happy 6 months.
Happy half birthday, OCC Scrims.
It is crazy, Captain Jack. Can you believe it? You've been here with me since
Day
the
one.
beginning.
Day one.
It's crazy.
It is crazy indeed. So much has happened. Sways, Illuminati, OCC conspiracies, the all-seeing eye.
We're gonna go right back with round 6, I believe. I've stopped counting,
This would
guys.
be round 6, Alex.
We'll
All
be round
right.
6.
Eternal said Bunny Chan had to feed the hamster. had to feed the internet hamster. Just working so hard. Didn't wanna let that happen. So 30 seconds on the clock before this push coming in from Frost happens again. 3 minutes, 18 seconds in their time bank.
Quick
It
shout
looks
out
like
to Soltech, who is now hosting us. Thank you for the host.
okay. All right, let's go ahead and let's see what's going on here as they go ahead for the 6th attack defense here on Temple of Anubis. It looks like Degenerate took to the skies once again to try to take care of Krosky and Matt Raptor. Jag the Nerd takes Degenerate out really early on in that fight. Gonna make it very difficult to fight against Krosky and Matt Raptor now. We're gonna see Epic Sinner pushing in on Bunny Chan, trying to make something happen. Dawnbreaker ends up taking out Bunny Chan with the help of Jag the Nerd. And it looks like they might take control of this point early on. Did I hear a devil trigger? Oh, almost a devil trigger. Dawnbreaker taking out Mosaic, Epic Sinner following up on Eternal, Matt Raptor taking out both Degenerate and Psycon, and Dawnbreaker taking out the Sun. And we'll claim this with 2 minutes and probably 45 seconds by the time they get the final tick here. and the extra 30 seconds. So we're looking at 2 minutes, 40 seconds to hold point B. And if they take point B again, we're going to be looking at a round 7. And this is going to be the most ridiculous match of Overwatch I've ever watched in my life. What do you think, Dank?
I think this game's going on a little bit too long, but I'm not complaining. I'm absolutely loving it.
This is absolutely ridiculous right now. But it looks like Dawnbreaker and the rest of the team are taking the slow push. Like they didn't go for that straight right into the point push. They're building up those final ultimates right there. Coalescence coming in from Volatile, trying to help out everybody out. Jag the Nerd taking out the Sun with the High Noon. Degenerate gets Dawnbreaker. The Barrage comes in, takes out Eternal. But Bunny Chan takes out Matt Raptor. The Hammer Down comes in from Bunny Chan as well as the Nano. But will it be enough to hold on to the point? Epic Center ends up taking out Mosaic as well as Degenerate. The Diva Bomb comes in. For Epic Center, doesn't end up getting much of anything. 1 minute, 30 seconds left on the clock. As Dawnbreaker is slept, it looks like they may be holding on to this point right now. We're going to see, it looks like we're going to see Matt Raptor switch over to the Doomfist right now. The Hammer Down coming in from Dawnbreaker, but gets taken out by Mosaic. The Tire coming in from Degenerate, looking to pick off somebody. Doesn't look like it ends up it looks like it takes Epic Center out of mech as the rest of Monarch is just cleaning up right now. Holy goodness gracious. With 60 seconds left on the clock, Dank, Frost has put up one heck of a fight. Are they going to be able to do this right now? I mean, right now they just don't seem to have the ult economy, and they're just having a really hard time, it seems.
And the longer we go, the more and more it's looking like a draw to me. I don't want to see this draw out, but we are seeing Monarch here with 3 ultimates online, where we only have Jag the Nerd for Frost having an ultimate. Now Volatile coming in with the Coalescence, so let's see how this plays out.
All right, Diva Bomb goes in, doesn't end up getting anything for Mosaic. The Hammer Down coming in from Dawnbreaker. Doesn't end up doing much anything. Does take out Jag the Nerd. The Sun following up on Dawnbreaker with the Coalescence. Mosaic demeching Epic Center. Volatile trying to keep the dream alive with the rest of the team. Mosaic taking out Epic Center. The Tac Visor takes out Volatile. The Fist comes in but gets taken out by the Tac Visor as well. And that is going to be game 3
So
for
I think we got
Monarch.
ourselves a new hashtag, Hammer Dawn.
Hammer down.
Hammer
Hammer
down.
down. Hammer down.
Yes.
Hammer Down from the
Alan
Downbreaker.
says hashtag Hammer Down from
From the Downbreaker. Hammer down
Yes.
from the Downbreaker.
What a
Hey,
fight.
hey, if any of y'all want to take this position, feel free. Especially after a long match like this, you get a little tongue-tied.
What? A long match? A long match? What are you talking about?
No, there was nothing long about that match. It was only 19 minutes and 3 seconds for a 2-point control. Oh, nothing, or 2-point assault map. No.
That's crazy. Oh my god. I can't.
19-minute Temple of
We're
Anubis match.
now
Wow.
3-0 on the side of Monarch, but it doesn't end there, folks. We are going to go back with to go right for the 4th map. I can't English tonight.
Come on, Alex. If I can English, you can English. Let's do it.
Dude,
right.
I'm French, okay? Forgive me, I'm French.
4th map. Where are we headed to, Alex?
We are going to Boop Central.
Woo! Boop Central. I know what that means. Dank, do you know what that means?
Know exactly what that means. That means we're going to see Psycon playing that Lucio with the Reddit Lucio boops. Let's go.
Reddit Lucio. I am ready to see this go down. Ilios is by far one of my favorite maps. Oh man, I was looking. So for those of you that pay attention to the Discord or the Facebook, I recently posted a video that outlines a lot of my highlights from 2018, and I keep noticing that like all my boot maps, like all my boot play of the games were all on Ilios. Like it was either Lighthouse or it was on Well, like just one of those two. It was absolutely beautiful. Like no matter what I did, it just always seemed to be on Ilios right there. So I am ready to see this go. Are we ready to make this happen?
Yes, and there's Alfie in the chat cheering, saying, must English. Error 404. I'm sorry, Alfie.
English not found.
Yep.
Going into Ilios here, and we're bringing in Exotic Noob for Jag the Nerd on the side of Frost. So let's see what we're running here. It looks like we may run the dive comp on Frost side again. We have Exotic Noob picking the Winston early. Let's see what they do here. They may run double barrier.
Man, I never noticed that boat on the side of the coast, on the ocean. Can I go, please? I need a vacation. I need a vacation.
Come on, Alex. It's just winter in Canada. It's no big
Don't
deal.
tell me about that. It's winter. We don't talk about winter. Oh my god.
We got our first snow flurry today. Like my daughter was like, "It's snowing outside," and then I went out later on and I was like, "Where the heck's the snow?" No snow. No snow on the ground means no snow in the air, in my opinion.
Right now for Team Frost, I'm kind of hoping that they run this comp. It's pretty interesting. They have a Ryan Diva, and then an Ana, Moira, Brig, and Lucio. 4 supports, 2 tanks.
They will run it. I promise you they will run it.
Surprisingly, we have seen it work before. Let's go ahead and see if they can make it work tonight. Degenerate coming in on the Pharah, taking control of the skies early. That might be the only one that they have to be worried about. Exotic Noob and Dawnbreaker working hard right now. Degenerate takes out Volatile early in the fight, though, which is really the only one that will be able to contest Degenerate right now. It is just back and forth as Degenerate takes out Epic Center, picking off every single heals in the backline. The rally already coming out for Matt Raptor. Holy goodness gracious. Just keeping the dream alive. The hammer down comes in for Bunny Chan, ends up getting Volatile, but doesn't end up taking out much of anything. The Sun taking out Dawnbreaker. The Barrage coming in for Degenerate, takes out Matt Raptor. Exotic Noob gets D-Mech, but not taken out until Mosaic follows up. Krosky gets taken out by Eternal, and the point capture will go to the side of Monarch. It was a good thought. They have made the 4-and-2 work before, but with the way Degenerate's been playing tonight, I would have not chanced that, to be completely honest with you.
The only problem that I see with that comp right now is there are 5 ultimates online on the side of Monarch. Healers are just kind of an easy ultimate farm, especially with Degenerate playing as well as he is. It's a little rough for them, I think, to do that.
Absolutely. We see Bunny Chan getting the double kill, triple kill there on the point. See Frost switching over to the basic 2-2-2 combo, but it's not going to be enough for that Eternal Blade and Bunny Chan hammer right there. Just absolutely doing a massive amount of damage to the team. And they are going back in for the push once again, holding a very forward position, essentially almost in their spawn, it seems. The Diva Bomb comes in from Exotic Noob, trying to make something happen, but is not going to end up getting much of anybody. Matt Raptor switching over to the Reinhardt, ends up taking out Bunny Chan. Eternal getting taken out by Exotic Noob. The High Noon. Well, I thought I heard a High Noon. I keep hearing High Noon from places. Maybe I'm just hearing things at this point. And they are pushing into the point successfully right now. Psycon taking out Volatile as they push into the point, making it a 5v5. There's that High Noon. Dawnbreaker ends up taking out Degenerate early on in the fight. The hammer down coming in from Bunny Chan allows Eternal to go ahead and help clean up Epic Center, Dawnbreaker, and Krevsky. Exotic Noob and the Sun. Not even a single percentage on the point. 99% 2-0 as the blade comes in for Eternal, takes out Volatile, and the Graviton to hold them off the point. 100-0 hold for the side of Monarch. What do you think there, Dank? What are we seeing?
Seeing Monarch play extremely well. Frost is playing really well too. There were a couple times that it looked like Matt Raptor missed his charges, not missed the people, but missed the wall that he was aiming for. So he got in too deep and was forced to back out. But when he tried to back out, he either got destroyed in their backline, in Monarch's backline, or Frost just got rolled over while Matt Raptor was trying to come back.
I need to give some love to Alfie in the chat saying, fun fact, the sun is on fire. The dad jokes are real. I love you, Alfie. You're
Oh, my
amazing.
dad jokes tonight. All right, well, we're coming into Elios well. Matt Raptor coming. Now they're going 4 tanks, 2 heals. What? What is going on here? The double boop coming in for Degenerate and Psycon. Make that a 3rd for Eternal. Degenerate taking out Dawnbreaker as well, and the Sun taking out Krosky. That's going to be a team kill and control of the point as they start things off. I honestly have no idea what's going on for Frost right now.
Hey, when you're down 3-0, you might as well have some fun with it, right?
I guess. Like even so, I don't think I would pick, of all people, I would not pick Hammond for this one. Like, as a ball hole, it's like meant to be at that point,
Hey, man,
you know?
play some basketball. It's a good time.
I have seen all too many Hammonds slam down into the hole before, so I definitely will agree with that. And it's a fight for the point. Eternal ends up finding their way into the hole, though. Mosaic taking down Epic Sinner. Dawnbreaker getting the hit on Mosaic. The barrage coming in for Degenerate, and the backline takes out Krosky and D-Mex Exotic Noob. They're holding on to the point, 42% and counting. Matt Raptor trying to use the ult and is able to get out of the hole successfully, but the boops them back in the hole for Psycon. Goodness me. Right now, the percentage is still going high for the side of Monarch. We see Mosaic getting the hook in on Dawnbreaker. Eternal working in that front line to trying to take out Matt Raptor. Mosaic taking out Krosky, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and back them up. Right now, 75% and climbing as they continue to try to get into the point with what I can only say is an incredibly desperate comp to try to hold on. Dawnbreaker touching the point once again, 87% and counting as it continues to go up for the side of Monarch. They have yet to get the Bunny Chan or Risa off the point at all. Volatile coming in with the Coalescence to try to keep everybody going. We see Dawnbreaker coming in with the bongos. Matt Raptor is going to get booped into the hole as well as Dawnbreaker. That's who went into the hole. Thanks to Eternal. Eternal takes out Volatile, and overtime is ticking away right now as we see Krosky coming in on the Lucio, trying to keep the dream alive, trying to keep that ticker ticking as long as possible, but gets taken out by the Sun's Orb. And that is going to be a complete 4-0 hole for the side of Monarch.
What an amazing night.
So,
Psycon with the play of the game.
well, yeah, it was Boop Central for Psycon. Goodness me. Boop!
You know that this is the map that Psycon
Reddit Lucio, man. Just like, wow. Boop and boop and boop and punch
That's
and
only one
boop.
move, though.
Goodness. So, Sips T in the chat. The well is not as deep as you think. If you zoom in a spectator camera all the way into the well, you can see the bodies.
I can swear I just listened to Hammond fall the whole time of the duration of the respawn. I could hear it fall and fall and fall non-stop.
You know, Anna does the exact same thing too. When Anna gets booped off or into the well, she'll just keep screaming until respawn. sometimes she'll still be screaming when she respawns, and it's like, why am I screaming?
Execute.
Why am I still
says,
screaming?
Can I join the scrims? All the links are below. If you want to sign up for the scrims, we're always looking for more players. Right now we have 12 teams of 3 different brackets. 4 different brackets.
4 different brackets, 3 teams per
Silver,
bracket.
gold, plat, and diamond. We're always looking for more players. So we're gonna go right ahead. Guys in the chat, give us who is your player of the match. Dank Monkey, you haven't had a lot of time to speak tonight, so I'm giving you the mic first.
Yes,
go ahead.
please.
All right. I'm gonna have to give it to the tank combo of Mosaic and Bunny Chan. Extremely aggressive combo, able to create the space needed, and honestly, they controlled this game from map 1. It was an extremely... I love watching those two play together, especially tonight. They did an amazing job. Love seeing Bunny Chan on the Winston, and just overall, it was a great set.
How about you, Alex?
No, I'm gonna go right for you, Captain Jack. Go ahead. Give us your player of the match.
Nope, I said you first, Alex.
Hey, ladies first.
That's how it works.
Damn it.
Ladies first. I have respect for women.
Damn it. Wow. This is a tough one for me right now, but I'm gonna go with Bunny Chan. His tank just impresses me day after day, and his Winston and Blizzard Ward is really what did it for me. He was able to escape with so little health every single time. I'm so impressed. So we're gonna go right with you, Captain Jack, before we go in the chat. Go ahead.
All right, I think I'm going to have to give my love tonight to Jag the Nerd. Despite it being an 0-4 for the Team Frost tonight, Jag was constantly switching up roles, trying to do everything that they could to make something work. When they switched over to DPS to start taking control of the skies, it started working out really well for them. When they were on the tank, they were doing their best to try to keep their Reinhardt going on the Zarya and eat up as much damage when they were on the Diva. So, Jag, you're my player of the match tonight. All tank players of the match tonight.
I'm gonna go to the chat. Glinty says Icebreak, and I believe I saw Allerton. Yes, Allerton with Icebreak as well. Swayplay says Eternal. And we have Mosaic saying hashtag Mosaic for no DC. That's rude. Mr. Clever saying Bunny Chan's Winston is nutty. Yes, it is. I agree. And we got Zenza saying exotic new because he is a wholesome individual. Okay. I feel like that's biased.
I have a feeling that that's biased too, but I don't know the history behind that. Looks like we also...
Sipsy saying Sick Fox had a few really clutch plays, so he is my pick. That save on Blizzard World defense was nuts.
Absolutely.
Alfie saying Bunny Chan a riot. Damn, we've got a lot of love tonight. Overall, amazing games. And again, guys, if you want to sign up for the scrims, all the links are below the stream right now. Player application, coach application. We're always looking for more people. We are always looking to create new teams, to have more people join us. We love doing this. 6 months tomorrow. I cannot believe it.
Absolutely, and the community just keeps growing and growing. My last check, we were at 42 viewers for tonight. So, you know, as we continue to grow, I just hope to continue to see us doing that. But in order to do that, you must tell your mom, tell your dad, grandma, grandpa, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, whoever is in your family or friend circle that you know would love to see Overwatch played by just your everyday players. Have them join us on the Facebook at Overwatch Calvary Club. Have them join us here on Twitch at twitch.tv/OCC Scrims. Feel free to follow us, even subscribe. $5 a month. It's your cost of a Dunkin' Donuts breakfast if you're on the East Coast, and that's really familiar for you. Just like one day at Dunkin' Donuts, that's your subscription for the month, and it helps support our channel. It helps support all of our admins and our IT people to do what they need to do, and it also helps us get some prizes and swag for y'all when we go around the country. So
Also, to all players, I want to say, just like Mr. Clever said, Community Night is now switched to Saturday night. So right after the stream, we're gonna go right ahead. We're gonna play some Jackbutt's Party Pack tonight, I believe. You want to be there. You want to be there. Trust me. So if you're part of the community, make sure to tune in to the Community Night channel. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And again, if you want to sign up, all the links are below the stream right now. We would love to have you. As Loutrix would say, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncle, your grandma. Talk about it. We love it. We want to keep doing it. Help us out. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. 4-0 for Monarch tonight, but I feel like Frost is gonna come back next time. So
it was a strong fight between both of these teams tonight.
Yes,
it was definitely not easy for Monarch to take that 4-0 on a couple of points. So they better watch their back.
So I'm Alex.
And I'm Captain Jack.
I'm Dank Monkey.
And we will see you Monday.